Chosen one, let me ask you something directly. Have you ever felt underestimated, even overlooked by those around you? Have you noticed how people treat you as ordinary, even though deep in your spirit you know God has marked you as extraordinary? Hear me clearly. This message is not for everyone. If you are not chosen, you can click away right now. But if you know that God has spoken to you through prophetic dreams, angelic visitations, and undeniable spiritual encounters, then stay with me, because this word has come at the perfect time, and it may change the way you see yourself forever. Only God truly knows how powerful you are. Even you cannot yet comprehend the full measure of what He has placed inside of you. The world sees weakness, but heaven sees authority. People see limitation, but God sees destiny. And often, the chosen one's greatest strength is hidden until the appointed season. Your relatives may not see it. Your friends may dismiss it. Even you may doubt it at times. But the Spirit of God says today, your power is real, and it is greater than you imagine. Chosen one, if you receive this word, declare it boldly. Comment 444 below. And before we go deeper, make sure you subscribe to Spirit Guide, tap the bell icon, and share this word with others. Why only God knows your true power? Chosen one, have you ever wondered why people around you consistently misjudge you? Why some call you weak, ordinary, or insignificant, while deep in your spirit you know there is more inside you than anyone can see? The truth is this: only God knows the full measure of the power He has placed within you. Even you cannot fully comprehend it yet. That power is too vast, too divine, too hidden to be measured by human eyes. The reason only God knows your true power is because He is the one who formed you. Before your birth, before your family recognized you, before society named you, God had already written your destiny in heaven's books. He planted inside you gifts, authority, and spiritual weight that the world cannot calculate. People can see your outward appearance, but they cannot see the depth of your calling. They may judge your education, your status, your background, but none of these things reveal the fire God has hidden within you. Even you, chosen one, often underestimate yourself. Sometimes you look in the mirror and see limitation, not realizing that heaven sees authority. Sometimes you measure yourself by your failures, not realizing that God has measured you by your destiny. You may doubt, but God does not. You may feel small, but God sees you as mighty. Your spiritual encounters, those divine moments where heaven brushed against your life, were never random. They were God's reminders of the greatness within you, the greatness only He fully understands. This is why the chosen often walk through life misunderstood. Family cannot see your worth because their vision is natural, not spiritual. Friends may doubt your calling because they cannot feel what burns in your spirit. Even the church at times may overlook you, thinking you are too simple, too broken, or too unqualified. Yet all the while, God knows. He knows the strength He placed inside you. He knows the prophetic dreams that shape your future. He knows the angelic visitations that confirm your path. And He knows that the power you carry cannot be hidden forever. Chosen one, you must understand this mystery. God often conceals the power of His chosen ones until the appointed time. Why? To protect it. If your full strength were revealed too soon, it would draw attacks you are not ready for. If your authority were visible to all, pride might creep into your heart. If your destiny were fully exposed, the enemy would launch assaults before you are equipped to handle them. And so, God hides you. He covers your power like a seed in the ground, waiting for the season of unveiling. Look at Moses. As a baby, his destiny was hidden in a basket on the Nile, unseen by Pharaoh's men. As a young man, his power to deliver Israel was concealed in the wilderness for 40 years. No one knew what God had placed inside him, not even Moses himself. But at the right time, when God revealed it, the world could not deny it. Only God knew the full measure of Moses' power until the day he released it. Look also at Gideon. He saw himself as the weakest in his family, the least in his tribe. Yet when the angel of the Lord appeared, heaven called him a mighty man of valor. Gideon could not see it. His family could not see it. But God knew. And when the time came, that hidden power destroyed the armies of Midian. Even Jesus, the Son of God, lived 30 years in obscurity. To his neighbors, he was just the carpenter's son. To his family, he was just another brother. But God knew who he truly was. And when the time came, his hidden power was revealed through miracles, authority, and resurrection life. Only the Father knew the fullness of his power until the appointed hour. Chosen one, the same is true of you. Your true power is hidden, not because it is absent, but because it is precious. Diamonds are buried. Gold is hidden deep in the earth. Pearls are concealed within shells. And so it is with the chosen. You are hidden, but not forgotten. Your relatives may underestimate you. Your friends may dismiss you. Even you may question yourself, but God knows. He knows how powerful you are, and he will reveal it when the time is right. Until then, walk humbly. Do not be discouraged by those who cannot see your worth. Their blindness is protection. Their ignorance is divine strategy. If they knew your true power, they might compete, sabotage, or attack too soon. Trust the God who hides and reveals. He has measured your strength, and he will not waste it. Chosen one, hear me clearly. Only God knows how powerful you are, and that is enough. Trust him. For when he unveils you, the world will be shocked at the authority, the anointing, and the destiny you carry. Biblical examples of hidden power. Chosen one of the most important truths you must understand is that God often conceals the true power of his servants until the appointed time. The Bible is filled with stories where chosen ones were underestimated, overlooked, or dismissed. Yet hidden within them was authority that only heaven fully understood. These examples prove that what people cannot see does not limit what God has placed inside you. In fact, their blindness is often part of the divine plan. Look at David. To his father Jesse, David was just the youngest son, good only for tending sheep. When the prophet Samuel came to anoint a king, Jesse did not even call David in from the fields. His own family dismissed him as insignificant. But heaven saw differently. Hidden in that shepherd boy was the power to slay giants and the anointing to rule a nation. No one in his household could see his worth. Yet when the time came, God revealed what was hidden. One sling, one stone, one victory over Goliath exposed the authority David carried. Only God knew it beforehand, and only God's timing brought it into the open. Consider Gideon. When the angel of the Lord called him a mighty man of valor, Gideon laughed at the thought. He called himself the least in his family, from the weakest tribe of Israel. To himself and to others he was small, powerless, insignificant. Yet within him was the power to deliver an entire nation from oppression. Hidden beneath his insecurities was warrior strength ordained by heaven. Gideon's true power was invisible to men but fully known by God. And when Gideon obeyed, that hidden power manifested, proving that heaven's perspective was true all along. Think also of Moses. As a baby, his life was threatened, but God preserved him in a basket on the Nile. As a man, he spent 40 years in the wilderness, hidden from Egypt, seemingly forgotten. But in those hidden years, God was shaping him, building in him the power to confront Pharaoh and deliver Israel. To the world, Moses was just a fugitive shepherd, but to God, he was a deliverer in training. When the burning bush encounter came, the hidden authority was unveiled. The same man who once fled in fear now stood in power, armed with signs, wonders, and the authority of heaven. Even Joseph carried hidden power. His brothers only saw an arrogant dreamer. They despised his visions and competed with him in secret. They threw him into a pit and sold him into slavery, thinking his dreams would end there. Yet inside Joseph was leadership, wisdom, and divine authority that only God knew. Years later, famine struck, and the same brothers who mocked him bowed before him in Egypt. The power they dismissed in their jealousy became the power that preserved their lives. Joseph's authority was hidden, but when the season of unveiling arrived, no one could deny it. And above all, look at Jesus. For 30 years, he lived in Nazareth as the carpenter's son. His neighbors saw nothing extraordinary. His own brothers did not believe in him. To the world, he was ordinary, common, forgettable. Yet within him dwelt the fullness of God's power. Hidden beneath the appearance of a simple man was the authority to heal the sick, raise the dead, and conquer sin and death itself. Only the Father fully knew his power. And when the time came, at his baptism and throughout his ministry, that hidden power was revealed with such force that even demons trembled and storms obeyed his voice. Chosen one, these biblical examples are not just history, they are patterns. They show you that your story is not strange. Just as David was dismissed, you may be overlooked by family. Just as Gideon doubted himself, you may feel weak and small. Just as Moses was hidden in the wilderness, you may feel like your power is concealed. Just as Joseph was rejected, you may be envied and opposed. Just as Jesus was underestimated, you may be treated as ordinary. But in every case, the hidden power was revealed in due time, and the world saw what God had known all along. The lesson is clear. People do not get to define your strength. Family does not measure your authority. Friends do not determine your worth. Only God knows how powerful you are because only God placed that power inside of you. He alone sees the fullness of your destiny, even when others cannot. And just as he unveiled David, Gideon, Moses, Joseph, and Jesus, he will unveil you in his perfect timing. So, chosen one, do not be discouraged when others underestimate you. Their blindness does not limit your destiny. Their doubt does not weaken your power. If anything, their inability to see confirms that your strength comes from God alone. Your power may be hidden now, but it is not lost. And when God decides to reveal it, no one will be able to deny it. The mystery of spiritual authority. Chosen one, you must understand that the power God has placed within you is not always visible in the natural realm. It is not measured by muscles, status, or material possessions. Your true strength is spiritual, and this is what makes it a mystery. Spiritual authority is unseen, yet it governs the seen. It is invisible to human eyes, yet undeniable in its effects. This is why many underestimate you. They cannot see what heaven sees. But the spiritual realm recognizes your authority, and this is why you often face resistance that seems out of proportion to your outward life. Spiritual authority means that your very presence carries weight. Demons recognize it, angels honor it, heaven backs it. But people close to you may dismiss you because they cannot comprehend why spiritual battles intensify around you. They wonder why you are attacked, why you face storms, why your life seems heavier than others. It is because you carry authority they cannot measure. The kingdom of darkness sees what family, friends, and even you sometimes cannot, that you are marked with divine power. Look at how Jesus walked in authority. To men, he was a carpenter's son. But in the spiritual realm, demons cried out, "We know who you are, the Holy One of God." That is spiritual authority. Others may have doubted him, but the unseen realm recognized him immediately. The same pattern applies to you. People may not honor you, but the spiritual world knows exactly who you are. The warfare you face is proof of the authority you carry. Chosen one, spiritual authority is not earned by man's applause. It is entrusted by God. It flows from obedience, humility, and alignment with His will. This is why many miss it. They expect authority to look like titles, positions, or recognition. But true authority is carried in the Spirit. It is the ability to command through prayer, to shift atmospheres by your presence, to silence storms with your words, and to walk with angels who guard your steps. Others may not see it, but the evidence of your authority shows in how situations change when you enter them. Think of David before Goliath. His brothers mocked him, Saul doubted him, but the giant fell at his word and stone. Why? Because David carried authority in the Spirit. The same authority is upon you. When you pray, heaven listens. When you speak, darkness trembles. When you obey, doors open. That is the mystery of spiritual authority. It cannot be fully explained, but it can always be felt. Chosen one, do not be discouraged if people overlook you because they cannot see your power. Their blindness is proof of the mystery. Even you will not always feel powerful. There will be days you feel weak, broken, or uncertain. Yet in those very moments, spiritual authority is at work. Paul said, "When I am weak, then I am strong." In your weakness, God's strength manifests. This is why you cannot judge your own authority by emotions. Authority is not about how you feel, it is about what God has declared. This authority also explains why people compete with you in secret. They may not understand it consciously, but they sense something different about you. Your presence unsettles them because your spirit carries weight. They feel small in your company, not because you exalt yourself, but because God has exalted you spiritually. Without realizing it, they begin to compare, to rival, to compete. They are reacting to something they cannot name, the mystery of your spiritual authority. Understand also that this authority does not depend on the approval of family or friends. Jesus' own relatives doubted him, yet his authority never diminished. Joseph's brothers rejected him, yet his authority rose. David's father forgot him, yet his authority manifested. Your authority is not tied to their recognition, it is tied to heaven's confirmation. As long as God has marked you, your authority stands unshaken, whether men see it or not. Chosen one, walk in confidence, not arrogance. Spiritual authority is not for boasting, it is for serving. It is not given so you can dominate people, but so you can fulfill heaven's assignment. It is a sacred trust. That is why God often keeps it hidden until your character is ready. Authority without maturity can destroy, but authority hidden in humility becomes unstoppable. So embrace the mystery. Do not try to prove your power to those who cannot see it. Let them underestimate you. Let them compete in secret. Their blindness is part of God's plan. Meanwhile, stand firm in prayer, in faith, and in obedience. For while men ignore you, angels walk with you. While relatives compete, demons tremble at you. And while you question yourself, God has already declared your authority. Chosen one, remember this truth. Your power may be hidden, but your authority is real. And though only God fully knows its depth, the day will come when He reveals it, and the world will marvel at what heaven has always seen. Prophetic dreams as glimpses of your power. Chosen one of the greatest ways God reveals the hidden strength within you is through prophetic dreams. These dreams are not ordinary. They are windows into the spiritual realm, glimpses of the destiny that only God knows in full. While others may not see your worth, while relatives may secretly compete against you, God speaks in the night to remind you of who you are and where you are going. Dreams become heaven's way of confirming what man cannot understand. Look at Joseph. As a young man, He dreamed of sheaves bowing to his sheaf, and of the sun, moon, and stars bowing before him. His brothers hated those dreams, not realizing they were glimpses of the authority God had hidden in Joseph. They dismissed him as arrogant, but heaven was showing him the power within that would one day feed nations. The dreams did not reveal every detail, but they offered a glimpse, just enough for Joseph to hold on when everything else seemed against him. That is the way of prophetic dreams. They give you pieces of the picture, clues of your calling, encouragement for the journey, even when the full power remains hidden until the appointed time. Chosen one, have you noticed that your dreams often carry weight others cannot explain? Perhaps you've seen yourself walking in authority, leading people, confronting darkness, or receiving blessings far beyond your current state. These are not just imaginations, they are prophetic glimpses. God is showing you who you are becoming, not who you are today. Your dreams point to the power that lies inside you, the authority only heaven fully understands. This is why people often dismiss your dreams. They cannot reconcile the person they know with the visions you share. To them, you are ordinary, so your extraordinary dreams sound foolish. Just as Joseph's brothers laughed, mocked, and competed with him, your relatives may compete with you secretly because your dreams unsettle them. They reveal a greatness that makes others feel small. But remember, rejection of your dreams is confirmation of their truth. If they were meaningless, no one would feel threatened. The very resistance you face is proof that heaven has spoken. Prophetic dreams also serve as warnings. Many times God uses dreams to reveal the envy and rivalry of relatives. He shows you their faces, their actions, or symbolic images that expose their motives. These revelations are not meant to make you bitter, but to make you wise. They prepare you for what is hidden in the hearts of others. They remind you that even when people smile outwardly, God sees the inner competition. And by showing you in advance, He equips you to pray, to discern, and to stay guarded. At times, your dreams may even frighten you because they show the magnitude of your power. You may see yourself in places of authority, walking with angels, or confronting forces of darkness. You may wake up thinking, how could this be me? But chosen one, those dreams are not exaggerations. They are glimpses of what God already knows about you. They remind you that your power is not measured by your current situation, but by your eternal calling. Do not despise these dreams, and do not let others convince you they are meaningless. Write them down, pray over them, guard them like treasures. Joseph held his dreams in his heart, even when prison and betrayal tried to silence him. You must do the same. There will be seasons when the dream looks impossible, when everything around you contradicts what you saw in the night. But remember, the dream is not a fantasy, it is prophecy. It will unfold in time. Chosen one, prophetic dreams are heaven's way of letting you glimpse your hidden power without revealing the full measure. They give you enough to strengthen your faith, but not so much that you walk in pride. They are encouragement during rejection, light in the midst of hidden competition, hope in the face of silence. And while others may compete against you secretly, your dreams confirm that God is with you, guiding your steps, reminding you that your destiny is real. So the next time you wake from a dream that stirs your spirit, do not dismiss it. Do not fear it. See it as a glimpse of your true self, the self that only God knows in fullness. Your relatives may not understand. Your friends may not believe. But heaven has already revealed enough for you to trust. Chosen one, your prophetic dreams are proof. The power within you is greater than you realize, and one day, in God's timing, the world will see what He has been showing you all along. Angelic visitations that affirm your strength. Chosen one, when you carry a power that only God knows in fullness, heaven does not leave you without confirmation. One of the greatest affirmations you will ever receive comes through angelic visitations. Angels are messengers of God, assigned to guide, protect, and strengthen those whom He has marked. And when you feel overlooked by people, doubted by relatives, or competed against in secret, angelic encounters remind you that heaven sees what man cannot. They affirm your strength even when others deny it. Consider Daniel. When he fasted and prayed, seeking God for understanding, an angel appeared to him, calling him highly favored and strengthening him for what was to come. No one around Daniel could see the depth of his spiritual authority, but heaven confirmed it through angelic presence. In the same way, many chosen ones receive strength in hidden places, through encounters others may never believe. These are not coincidences. They are God's way of whispering, "I see you, and I know what I placed inside you." Think of Elijah under the broom tree, exhausted and ready to give up. His enemies pursued him, his people rejected him, and he felt utterly alone. But an angel touched him, fed him, and strengthened him for the journey ahead. That single visitation reminded Elijah that though men doubted him, heaven supported him. Chosen one, you too have felt those moments, when you were ready to quit, yet strength suddenly returned, peace flooded your soul, and hope rose again. That was no accident. That was angelic affirmation of the power within you. Even Jesus, the Son of God, was visited by angels. After fasting 40 days in the wilderness, angels ministered to him. In Gethsemane, when his disciples could not stay awake and his soul was in anguish, an angel appeared to strengthen him. If the one who carried all power still received angelic affirmation, how much more will God send angels to strengthen you in your journey? You may feel unseen by family, but you are never unseen by heaven. Chosen one, angelic visitations are not always dramatic. Sometimes they come as dreams where messengers deliver warnings or encouragement. Sometimes they come as protection from accidents or dangers you never saw coming. Sometimes they come as the overwhelming sense of peace and presence when you pray. At other times, they arrive through people God sends at the right moment with the right word, carrying the Spirit's message without even realizing it. However they appear, the purpose is the same: to affirm your hidden strength and remind you that you are not walking alone. Relatives may secretly compete because they do not understand the authority you carry, but angels understand it perfectly. They see the weight of heaven upon your life. They know the assignment you've been given. That is why they are assigned to you, not because you are weak, but because you are strong and carry a destiny that must be protected. The battles you fight are not ordinary, and therefore the help you receive is not ordinary either. These encounters are also God's way of building your faith. Many times, chosen ones wrestle with doubt. You wonder, am I really called? Do I truly carry power? Or is this all in my head? And just when the questions overwhelm you, God allows an encounter to remind you. It may be a vision in the night, a divine word in prayer, or a supernatural experience in worship. But whatever the form, the message is the same. Yes, you are chosen. Yes, you are powerful. Yes, you are mine. Do not be afraid to embrace these encounters. Some may laugh, dismiss, or compete when you speak of them, but that does not diminish their truth. Mary was visited by Gabriel with a message of destiny, and though others could not comprehend her calling, the visitation affirmed her strength. In the same way, your angelic encounters affirm the greatness hidden within you. Chosen one, hear me. You may not always feel strong, but heaven knows your strength. You may not always see your worth, but heaven confirms it. Angels do not waste time visiting those who have no weight in the Spirit. Their very presence in your life is proof that you are carrying something too great to handle alone. Only God knows the full depth of your power, but He sends His messengers to remind you of it along the way. So treasure these moments. Write them down, pray over them, hold them close when doubt rises. They are not just random experiences, they are affirmations of your destiny. Your relatives may secretly compete, but heaven openly affirms. The Spirit whispers, the angels strengthen, and God Himself smiles upon you. Chosen one, never forget. If heaven recognizes your power, you do not need man's recognition. Why God keeps your power concealed? Chosen one. Have you ever asked yourself why, if you are so powerful in the Spirit, so chosen by God, others cannot see it yet? Why your own relatives compete with you secretly instead of acknowledging the greatness within you? The answer is simple but profound. God Himself has concealed your power. He has hidden it, not because you are unworthy, but because you are precious. Your strength is not yet fully visible because heaven is guarding it until the appointed time. One reason God keeps your power concealed is protection. If your true authority were revealed too soon, the enemy would unleash attacks you are not yet ready to handle. Just as a seed must remain hidden in the soil before it becomes a tree, your calling must remain hidden until your roots are deep enough to withstand storms. God allows relatives, friends, and even strangers to underestimate you because their blindness shields you. They cannot target what they cannot see. Another reason is preparation. Hidden seasons are where God trains you. Just as David fought lions and bears in secret before facing Goliath in public, God allows you to practice authority in private battles before displaying it openly. No one saw David's victories in the fields, but those unseen victories prepared him for national recognition. In the same way, your concealed power is being tested and strengthened when no one is watching. God also conceals your power to develop humility. Power revealed too soon can produce pride. If Joseph had been exalted before being humbled in slavery and prison, his heart might not have been ready to handle leadership. Concealment humbles you, refines your character, and keeps you dependent on God. It teaches you to seek His approval instead of man's. By hiding your strength, God ensures that when it is revealed, you will not use it to glorify yourself, but to glorify Him. There is also timing in God's concealment. Ecclesiastes says, "To everything there is a season." The power within you is not for every season. It is for the season of fulfillment. Moses was called from birth, but his authority was hidden for 80 years before he stood before Pharaoh. Jesus carried all power within him, but for 30 years he lived as the carpenter's son before his ministry began. God hides greatness until the world is ready to receive it. Your concealment is not delay. It is alignment with heaven's calendar. Chosen one, understand that concealment is not rejection. It is a divine strategy. God hides you like a treasure, not like trash. Diamonds are buried deep before they are discovered. Gold is hidden in the earth before it is refined. Pearls remain unseen within shells until they are revealed. So it is with you. You are hidden, not forgotten. Concealed, not discarded. Protected, not rejected. Sometimes, concealment also exposes others. When people cannot see your worth, their true motives are revealed. Some relatives secretly compete, others dismiss you, and some even mock you. God allows this because He is showing you who is safe to walk with when your power is revealed. Concealment becomes a filter, separating those who honor you for who you are from those who would misuse your greatness. Chosen one, stop despising your hidden season. Instead, embrace it. Every time you feel unseen, remember that God is hiding you on purpose. Every time you feel underestimated, remember that heaven is protecting your destiny. Every time you wonder why no one recognizes your worth, remember that only God knows how powerful you are, and that is enough. When the time comes, your unveiling will be undeniable. Joseph's brothers could not stop his rise. David's family could not block his anointing. Moses' hidden years did not erase his calling. Jesus' quiet decades did not diminish his divinity. Likewise, your hiddenness will not prevent your power from shining. It will only make the unveiling more glorious. Chosen one, hear me clearly. God hides you because he loves you. He keeps your power concealed because he is protecting you, preparing you, and aligning you with his timing. When he reveals you, no one will be able to deny the authority you carry. Until then, trust the concealment. Walk humbly. Stay faithful. Your hidden season is not a prison. It is preparation for the palace. The enemy sees what others cannot. Chosen one, while your relatives may secretly compete with you and others may underestimate you, there is one who often recognizes your power before you do: the enemy. The kingdom of darkness can sense the authority and light of God within you long before people around you ever acknowledge it. That is why the attacks on your life have been so intense. The enemy sees what others cannot, and he fears what you will become if your hidden power is revealed. Think about it. From the moment Moses was born, Pharaoh ordered the death of Hebrew boys. Why? Because Satan sensed a deliverer was coming. The enemy stirred fear in Pharaoh's heart because he knew someone had been marked with unusual power. The same happened at the birth of Jesus. Herod ordered the slaughter of children in Bethlehem because the enemy knew a king had entered the earth. Notice the pattern. When heaven plants greatness, hell stirs opposition. The enemy recognizes chosen ones even before their families do. This is why you have faced battles that seem disproportionate to your life. Others live carelessly, yet you have endured storms, spiritual warfare, and rejection. It is not because you are cursed. It is because you are powerful. The enemy senses the weight of your calling. He sees the prophetic dreams that shape your future. He recognizes the angelic protection assigned to you. He knows your destiny, and though your relatives may doubt, Satan never doubts. That is why he works so hard to silence you before you fully rise. Chosen one, you must not misinterpret these attacks. Opposition is not evidence of weakness, it is evidence of hidden strength. Demons do not waste energy on those who carry nothing. The very fact that you have been targeted so often is proof that the enemy fears you. He sees the anointing you carry. He sees the light within you. And though man cannot measure it, hell responds violently to it. Consider how demons reacted to Jesus. Before his ministry became public, his own family did not believe him. The crowd saw only a carpenter, but the demons recognized him immediately. They cried out, "We know who you are, the Son of God." They saw what others could not. This is the reality of spiritual authority. While relatives compete, while friends underestimate, while you sometimes doubt, the enemy trembles because he knows exactly who you are. This truth should shift your perspective. Instead of asking, "Why do I face so many attacks?" ask, "What is the enemy trying to stop?" Every storm is a clue to the strength within you. Every rejection is evidence of the destiny ahead. Every hidden rivalry from family is a sign that your presence unsettles darkness even when you have not fully stepped into your calling. Chosen one, God allows these attacks not to destroy you, but to sharpen you. Warfare builds resilience. Opposition strengthens faith. Resistance forces you deeper into prayer, fasting, and dependence on God. The enemy sees your power, but God uses the enemy's resistance to prepare you to carry that power with wisdom and endurance. Just as Joseph's betrayal positioned him for Egypt, just as David's battles prepared him for the throne, your trials are shaping you for the authority you will one day walk in. Do not be afraid of the enemy's awareness. His recognition does not give him power over you. It exposes his fear of you. Remember, greater is he who is in you than he who is in the world. Demons may see your light, but they cannot extinguish it. They may sense your authority, but they cannot cancel it. They may fight you, but they cannot win against the God who chose you. Chosen one, take comfort in this. Even if your relatives compete in secret, even if your family dismisses you, even if you yourself underestimate your worth, the enemy sees your power, and that should remind you of how real it is. You do not need man's validation when hell itself trembles at your presence. So hold your head high. The spiritual realm already knows who you are. Angels fight for you, demons fear you, and God himself delights in you. The power within you is greater than you can imagine, and though only God knows its full measure, the reactions of the enemy are proof that it is real. Chosen one, never forget, the battles you fight today are not signs of weakness. They are signs of the unstoppable power hidden inside you. The time when God reveals your true power. Chosen one, no matter how long your power remains hidden, the day will come when God himself reveals it. He will not keep your authority concealed forever. The same God who planted greatness within you has also appointed a season for its unveiling. And when that moment comes, no family rivalry, no hidden competition, no demonic resistance, and no human doubt will be able to deny what heaven has declared. Look at Joseph. For years, his brothers saw him as nothing more than a nuisance, a dreamer, someone to be silenced. They competed with him, mocked him, and betrayed him. But when the famine struck, and God elevated Joseph to power in Egypt, the very brothers who once despised him bowed before him. What was hidden became undeniable. The timing was not Joseph's, it was God's. At the appointed moment, the dream was fulfilled. Consider David, forgotten by his father, mocked by his brothers, and hunted by Saul. His true power was invisible for years. But when Goliath fell, the nation saw what God had always known. And later, when the crown was placed on his head, his authority could no longer be ignored. The timing of his unveiling was not determined by family, by kings, or by enemies. It was determined by God. Even Jesus lived in concealment for 30 years. To his neighbors, he was just a carpenter. To his brothers, just another sibling. Yet, at the right time, the heavens opened, the Spirit descended, and the Father declared, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased." His hidden power was revealed in miracles, teachings, and ultimately in the resurrection. What was concealed became manifest. Chosen one, your story will follow the same pattern. God has hidden your power, but he will also reveal it. The unveiling will not come when you demand it, nor when others expect it. It will come at the precise moment heaven has ordained. And when it comes, it will be undeniable. Those who secretly competed will see. Those who doubted will witness. Those who dismissed you will marvel. And you will not need to argue, explain, or prove yourself. The evidence of God's hand will speak louder than your words ever could. But hear this. God reveals your power, not for your pride, but for his purpose. When Joseph's authority was revealed, it was to preserve lives. When David's power was unveiled, it was to deliver Israel. When Jesus' glory was shown, it was to redeem the world. Likewise, your unveiling is not for boasting, it is for service. God will display your power so that others may be blessed, delivered, and drawn closer to him. This is why you must not grow weary in your hidden season. The waiting is preparation. The rejection is training. The secret competition of relatives is a test of your humility and endurance. All of it is shaping you for the day of revelation. And when the time comes, you will realize that every tear, every prayer, every struggle was worth it, because the glory revealed will far outweigh the pain endured. Chosen one, the unveiling of your power will shock many, even yourself. You will walk into rooms where doors once closed and see them swing wide open. You will speak words that shift atmospheres. You will carry authority that changes lives. You will rise to positions you never thought possible. And when it happens, you will know it was not by your might, not by your effort, but by God's timing alone. So be patient. Do not rush what God has hidden. Do not try to prove what God is preparing. Trust His timing. Just as the sun rises at its appointed hour, your power will be revealed when the time is right, and when it shines, no darkness will be able to cover it again. Chosen one, take courage. You are closer to your unveiling than you think. The season of concealment is ending, and the time of revelation is near. And when God reveals your true power, the world will finally see what only heaven has known all along. Final exhortation and blessing. Chosen one, as we come to the end of this message, let me remind you with all the authority of heaven, only God knows how powerful you truly are. The eyes of people may be blind, the hearts of relatives may secretly compete, and even you may sometimes underestimate yourself, but God has never misjudged you. From the moment He formed you, He planted within you a strength, a light, and an authority that the world cannot measure. Your entire journey, your prophetic dreams, your spiritual encounters, your angelic visitations, has been evidence of that hidden greatness. Do not despise the fact that many cannot see your worth yet. Their blindness is divine strategy. Their ignorance has protected you. Their rejection has refined you. Every season of concealment has been preparing you for the unveiling. Just as Joseph's brothers once mocked but later bowed, just as David's family overlooked him but later watched him crowned, and just as Jesus' brothers doubted but later believed, so too will your story turn. Those who once competed in silence will one day witness openly the glory of God upon your life. But hear me, chosen one, your power is not for pride, but for purpose. God did not invest His Spirit in you so that you could boast or compare yourself with others. He entrusted you with authority so that you could serve, bless, and transform lives. Your hidden power will be revealed not to glorify your name, but to glorify His. Walk in humility, carry your authority with grace. Remember always that what you have is not of your own making, it is a gift from heaven. Chosen one, your enemies already know. The kingdom of darkness has been trembling because of you. That is why your battles have been fierce. That is why resistance has been heavy. The enemy saw your light before you did. But if the enemy fears you in your hidden season, imagine what will happen when God unveils your full power. Every chain will break. Every stronghold will collapse. Every lie spoken against you will be silenced. This is why you must endure. Do not let hidden competition discourage you. Do not let family rivalry distract you. Do not let your own doubts disqualify you. Keep walking faithfully. Keep believing what God has spoken. Keep trusting the dreams, the encounters, and the visitations He has given you. These are your anchors, reminders that heaven has already confirmed your destiny. Now, I speak this blessing over you. May the Lord strengthen your heart in hidden seasons. May He cover you with His protection when rivalry surrounds you. May He sharpen your discernment to recognize envy without letting it poison your spirit. May He continue to visit you through dreams, through encounters, and through angelic messengers that remind you of your worth. And may He, in His perfect timing, unveil your power so that the world will see what only He has known all along. Chosen one, take this word to heart. Lift your head. Walk with confidence. You are not small, you are not forgotten, and you are not ordinary. You are chosen, and only God knows the full depth of your strength. Soon, His timing will bring it forth, and when it does, even those who secretly competed will have to admit that His hand has been upon you from the beginning. If this word has stirred your spirit, declare it in the comments. write 777, 999, or 444 as a sign of agreement. Let heaven see your faith. And before you go, make sure you subscribe to Spirit Guide, tap the bell icon, and share this word so that others who are chosen may be encouraged. Chosen one, my final exhortation is this: never doubt the greatness within you, for it is not of you, but of God. Walk humbly, stay faithful, and prepare yourself, for the unveiling is near. And when it comes, your life will be the living testimony that only God knew how powerful you were all along.